Good morning. We're continuing to talk about the concept of Sheker, of saying falsehood. And there's a famous Gemara at the end of Sanhedrin, towards the end of Sanhedrin, Pei Tesma Beis. The Gemara says that the Gadol Anshe Shel Shakran, that the punishment of a Shakran, of somebody who says falsehood constantly, is great. Afilu K'sha'omer Emes, even when he says truth, Ein Ma'amin Eloi. People are not going to believe him. Meaning he's somebody that says, right now in this moment, I'm going to say something that's not true. But at the same time, he doesn't realize that there's going to be a time where he wants to say the truth and he wants someone to believe him, and he is saying the truth. And someone's not going to believe him because they look at him as somebody that is not trustworthy. The Shari Tshuva, Rabbi Adelman, brings down at the end of Shar Gimel, he brings down that there are four types of people that are not going to be zeicha to be mekabel the Shechina. They're not going to be able to greet the Shechina for whatever that means. That either means that they're not going to get Olam Haba, or it means that they're going to have Olam Haba, but they're not going to be able to have a clear vision of the Shechina at that point in their life. And one of the four kitos, one of the four groups of people that are not going to be zeicha to see the Pnei Shechina is a kash shakarim. If you're part of a group, that lies, so that unfortunately a person is not going to be zeicha to see the Shechina. And obviously that's a group that no one wants to be part of. And Rabbi Adelman does say that in order for a person to be included in this group, it doesn't mean that right, if God forbid somebody did say a sheker, it doesn't mean they get included in this group. But somebody who lives a life of falsehood, somebody who lives a life where they don't care if they're saying the truth or not. They're not careful to watch their words, and they come to situations where they clearly are saying something which is not true, so that unfortunately they're going to fall into this category. As was mentioned by Rabbi Stefanski, the just like an Orchas Tzadikim, the Bnei Yoina in Shari Tshuva precedes the Orchas Tzadikim, and he brings down to there's four different categories of sheker. And sometimes the sheker doesn't have to be that somebody's outright lying. Sometimes a person even wants to be helpful where he says something that's not true, or maybe somebody says something that's misleading. But Afal Pikin, even so, the Shari Tshuva and our Chasdikim bring down there's 9 different categories. The person has to make sure to be careful to stay away from all of them. Have a wonderful Shabbos.